Test, 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 test.
Partnership with the Noble County Health Department is committed to the safety of our guests and volunteers. As such, we will agree to best practices in the prevention of COVID-19. These best practices include wearing face coverings, socially distancing at events, and regular hand washing. Your support of these guidelines is greatly appreciated.
No idea. They're all outside, technically. They're on big posters outside.
Hey,
Darren, if I'm gonna sit there, you're gonna have to move over.
yeah, I will. Brendan,
Yeah, buddy.
so there's a little knob where they come together. So you loosen that and lift it up and then tighten it and then raise that camera up.
The only problem is every time you try to turn it, it wiggles. It's not very
No, not
stable.
that one. A little bit lower.
It's not very stable.
No, no, Brendan.
Brendan.
The little knob where they all connect. Yeah, that. And then raise the whole thing up. It slides up under. Yeah. There you go.
I opened Spotify. There you go.
Wherever is comfortable for you.
It's like right on my phone. I mean, you could start running some of those. with me. I'm talking. Oh, you want to be close to me this time, huh, bro?
Yeah, you might get it.
Which one's this, the left? Well, you want pregame?
And we're back. Welcome to the broadcast presented by Apex Gaming and Esports. The broadcasters for the game are myself, Tanner Clark, and Mr. Tad Seekers. Today we feature the Caldwell Redskins versus the Fort Frye Cadets. Our pregame sponsor is People's Bank Corporation.
People's Bank. As life as we know it continues to evolve, People's Bank is here for you. As a community bank, People's Bank understands the importance of giving back and helping in any way we can. It's what we've done for over 100 years. We didn't invent the term through thick and thin, but we've lived it. People's Bank has helped thousands of businesses get SBA Paycheck Protection Program loans authorized. If you have personal or business financial needs, consider People's Bank. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member, FDIC, and equal housing lender.
FDIC.
Apologize for my voice tonight, Tanner.
What's going
There's
on?
mask all day in the first week of phys ed class. I had to get a little loud, you know.
Oh, been yelling.
Yeah.
Been yelling. You let him play a little bit of dodgeball?
Can't play dodgeball or team sports or partner sports, but we're working on our badminton skills,
there
man.
we go. Badminton.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to send someone to the U.S. Open.
That'd probably be the first from Noble County, I'd say, Tad.
We used to play a little bit by the Happy Time Pool in the day. That was back in the Jimmy Connors and Bust Your Racket days.
There you go. All right. So for now, for the returning players for both teams, so we have here we can start with Frye. We'll start with the visitors. We know we have Ian Ellis at quarterback, the junior. Has started last year. He has a little bit of expertise. Got Owen Brown, Mason Long, Colin Welsh, all a running back, especially with the wing T. We're going to see a lot of those three guys, I'd say, for a lot of the game. I'd say a big person to watch on defense is going to be Dylan Hart, the senior. Probably going to be an All-Ohioan this year. A lot of high hopes for him. So I'd say Dylan Hart's going to be a big one to watch on defense and on offense as a center. Now for Caldwell, do you have a video? They're doing the video.
Waylon Clark, Jr., offensive and defensive line. Chris Hill, Senior, outside linebacker. Wyatt Parks, Senior, wide receiver and DB. Braxton Dudley, sophomore quarterback. Matt Cunningham, Senior, center. Skylar Van Paulson, Senior, wide receiver. Colby Langley, sophomore, defensive end. Kid Moore, senior, running back, middle linebacker. Dawson Moore, senior, middle linebacker, tight end. Marshall Sayre, sophomore, running back. TJ Weir, senior, O&D line. Jared Croucher, senior, offensive and defensive line.
You want to add?
Are we done? We'll do another ad here. Let's go with Rodney Roeball Trucking. Rodney Roeball Trucking is a local trucking company that specializes in hauling aggregate materials such as gravel, sand, and limestone to commercial construction products. Rodney Roeball Trucking has proudly served Noble County and many other surrounding counties for 35 years. Rodney and his staff would like to wish the Colorado Redskins good luck during their 2020 season. That's Rodney Roeball Trucking.
All right, and I think now we're going to go to a coach's interview with Grant Gatiss.
Hi everyone, my name is Taryn Huck with Apex Gaming Esports, and I'm here with head coach of the Caldwell Redskins football team, Coach Grant Gatiss. Welcome aboard, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
We're just going to ask Coach a couple questions about the matchup this week, so let's get right into it. Coach, what's this week been like in practice so far?
We've had a great week of practice. Players have been very focused. It's actually one of our best weeks of practice we've seen in a while here. And dealing with 80-some degree temperatures has been a little rough, but I think we're prepared and we're ready to go. everybody that even though after the loss last week, we still have a long season ahead of us and a long way to go.
That's great. Everyone makes the playoffs this year, so it's all about just improving every single week and being in top form by the playoffs. So,
Sure. Yep.
What would you say your major keys to victory tonight are?
I mean, the biggest thing is, it's a similar Fort Frye team as it has been in the past, so we know what to expect. The key to victory would be just to be disciplined and play sound on both sides of the football, avoid turnovers, and make big plays on defense. And I think if we do that, then we have a really good shot at a win.
Thanks so much for stopping by, Coach. Looking forward to a great game tonight.
All right, appreciate it.
Good.
We're live. That was a nice national anthem there.
Yes,
The band sounded a lot
Yes,
better than last
Mr.
week,
Groover
too.
has done a wonderful job with them. Wonderful job. Not just the playing, but the marching,
Yeah.
the lines, everything. They've done very, very well.
I mean, just from 2 weeks, the first time we heard it, and then now, I mean, that's a lot of improvement, too.
And I think that helps bringing a lot of the pride back here right now. As I believe the Redskins are going to come in the normal way for one last time.
Come, and the chills are here, Tad. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie
boys.
to you.
You've lived it, my man.
I know. Nothing better than walking down with the playing of this song, man. It brings back a lot of memories.
And real quick here, want to throw in another. Caldwell Lumber is your local hardware store and lumber yard serving the weekend warrior. They do it yourselfer and contractors with a drive-through lumber yard. Fully stocked plumbing and electrical departments in the Collar Bar Paint Center, which is home to over 1,000 collar chips and the ability to computer match any collar. Caldwell Lumber carries national brands such as Valspar, Sherwin-Williams, Yeti Coolers, Milwaukee Tools, Channel Lock Products. Caldwell Lumber, helping the Caldwell Redskins build since 1949.
1949.
Yeah, boys.
Okay, it looks like about 3 minutes till kickoff here. Both teams are going to be taking the field. It looks like Caldwell, we were just playing the fight song. Didn't come down yet, but what do you think the keys are for victory for the Redskins tonight, Tad?
I think it's going to be really trying to get the ground game going, try to get Caden Moore going a little bit more this week and loosen the secondary up and maybe try to get Braxton Dudley to throw the ball downfield a little bit here and, and not rely so much on his feet as a quarterback but more on his arms this year. Yeah. He proved when he did have time he could throw the little dink and dump pass there and threw a couple nice deep balls, but just an untimely penalty kind of cost him some last week.
Definitely could. And I know last week, Frye struggled with the pass game at Warren. It actually ended up being a one-touchdown game. I know Warren has a very good quarterback over there, but Frye definitely struggled in the secondary, so we could see a little bit of Caldwell maybe utilizing this pass game. And if they can get that pass game going, we saw what their running game can do. Looks like both teams are taking the field. Frye just took the field. The Redskins walking through the grandstands at the moment.
Yeah, we're about Minute and a half from kicking this one off. I believe Fort Frye comes in 2-0. They've had 2 hard-fought games. I believe Warren last week.
Waterford week
1, scoring late twice near the end. And Caldwell coming off that 14-6 loss at Shenandoah.
Yep.
And basically, Tanner, I thought, controlled that game in the first half and just had a couple penalties that go against them and kind of them out of field position. But I got to give Caldwell a lot of credit as they did not duck the Fort Frye Cadets. They kept them on their schedule, continued to play the local teams, and will continue in the future as well. And I got to commend Coach Gaitis and his staff and Eli, our AD, for working things out with Fort Frye to keep them on the schedule when a lot of teams ran from Fort Frye.
A lot of teams definitely did.
And if you talk to Coach Huck, he'll tell you it was hard for them to find 6 teams that wanted to play them.
Yep. Especially with how they've been in just previous years. They've been pretty dominant in this Southeast Ohio region. So definitely commends to Caldwell for keeping them on the schedule. And I think here we're about to start. Have we had any notification of who's receiving, who's kicking?
Not yet. As Mr. Gruber's going to take his time getting the band off the field and give them their moment.
Well deserved.
Gillespie's Drugs provides friendly, reliable prescription services, and customers are the #1 priority. They provide many services, including compliance packaging, Flavor X flavoring, and many immunizations. Think you may have the flu or strep throat? No problem. Stop by and ask about their new point-of-care testing. Looking for that perfect gift or just some new decor for the changing season? They have a great gift selection, including Hello Mellow clothing line, Megan Brown jewelry, Candleberry candles, and much, much more. Located on Marietta Road, just outside of Caldwell. That's Gillespie's Drugs.
Okay, and it looks like we have Fort Frye kicking off with, it looks like Braxton Dudley, Caden Moore, and Marshall Sayre are the 3 returners for Caldwell. And here we go, another Friday night. And there's the kick.
He's going to field it about the 20. That's Braxton.
Braxton Dudley for about a 12-yard return. A lot of Fort Frye helmets on that.
Tanner, we're going to start at the 30-yard line. Not bad field position. And I think this Fort Frye prides themselves a lot on their defense. So we'll see what they come out with here.
Definitely do. I know their front 7 is what they said is their big thing. And like I said, our big key on Fort Frye's defense, and that's the leaders, number 51, Dylan Hart. That's going to be one to look at, their middle linebacker.
And I think Coach Huck likes to send him a lot too, kind of let him roam and just be a player and make his own audibles and calls as well.
We have a handoff to the left. Caden Moore around the left side breaks a few, about a gain of 4 yards around the left side there. Looked like number 9, Damian Huck from Fort Frye with the tackle.
Give him 4 there. It's Damian Huck on the tackle.
That looked like a little bit of wing T, didn't you see? Wasn't sure on Caldwell's formation there. Looks like we're going to have Braxton and shotgun. Marshall Sayre to his right, Caden Moore to his left. 2 receivers out far left. Handoff to Marshall Sayre up the middle. Just broken play there.
Broken. It looks like, is that number 2, Owen Brown, broke through?
Yes.
A host of Fort Frye defenders.
And number 87, I think, was the defensive lineman there to break those up.
Sarah, we'll give him a gain of, we'll go 0 there on that. As offensive line for the Redskins, I believe, is 51 would be Matthew Cunningham. You're going to have Jonah Croucher. I'll let you go ahead.
We have a 3rd and 7 here. Braxton Dudley in shotgun. Drops back to pass, rolling right, finds a receiver, is caught, but I don't think it's going to be much of a gain. Maybe even lose one there.
Yeah, they're going to give him 4. Well, no, not even forward progress. He's going to lose 1.
Lose 1, and that was a catch by number 2.
Brandon Pascula, I believe that one was. I'm sorry, Wyatt Parks. You're right,
Wyatt
Tanner.
Parks. I mean, there was just nowhere to go.
No.
Frye had that covered there. And just like that, it's going to be a 3 up, 3 down. We have Caldwell with the punt. There's a roll out to the left.
That's
nice little punt there.
Yeah, nice catch. Way to come
Very
up and
nice
field the
catch.
ball.
Not sure on the Frye receiver there.
That was Dawson Moore and Pascula on the tackle for the Redskins, but I believe that was Van Fossen on the punt, and I didn't see who returned that. But nice job fielding
that
it
was
in
a
the
very
crowd.
good field. I think that's number 21, Tad, Brian Atkins. And here we go. We're going to flip over to Frye. The big defensive 3 up, 3 down. Frye on offense here with a 1st and 10. Starting on the 48.
Yes,
Very
good field position.
There's a run up the middle. Nowhere really to go. It's number 5, Colin Welsh. He actually gained more than it looked like there, Tad. It looks like he gained 3.
3. Croucher with the tackle there.
Yep. That was a hard-fought 3 yards there because it was jumbled up from the beginning.
Should have Croucher, Waylon Clark,
TJ Weir. Those are our 3 guys up front.
Cunningham.
Yep. So we're going to have a second and 7 for Frye.
It's going to be our first flag of the game. Looks like maybe illegal motion.
Yep. Actually, that was on Caldwell, Tad. I think we might call it encroachment there. And that's going to be a big thing for Caldwell is Frye's offense is based on, motioning guys each and every way, trying to just confuse the defense. And when you have a guy go in motion, it gets that defensive line just gets anxious there, and it looks like they jump. So that's going to make it in 2nd and 2 for Frye. I see them kind of maybe taking a shot here with it being midfield, 2nd down. This is 4 down territory. Ellis in shotgun. Looks like he's rolling out to the right. Just like we said.
Yes, he
that
did. That was a nice route as he ran right around.
80 for Frye, and looks like he's getting marked down at the 1-yard line, and that is Jamison Baker.
As he kind of got Wyatt Parks on the stop and go there. And
with a huge play for about, I would say, 43 yards.
43 yards.
A nice pass from Ellis. He had a good pump fake to Baker on the outside, and that was just a little wheel route, a 5-yard out, and faked the defender out, and was pretty wide open out there. And just like that, Frye is at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Let's see if they can punch it in or if Caldwell can make a big defensive hold. It looks like Ellis is just with the QB sneak. Not sure if he's able to get in. I think it might have been short. Looks like
they're going to mark him short.
I mean, that's on the inch line. I'd say they got a couple inches to go. 2nd and goal. Let's say Frye may do the same thing here.
Tackle by TJ Weir. You're going to have Pascula, Dawson Moore, Caden Moore, Parks, Braxton Dudley, safety.
There's a motion, and it looks like Caldwell may have jumped again, Tad. Actually, that's a false start. That is a big penalty.
Big penalty.
That motion just gets everybody moving, and that's going to be confusing. That's why everyone needs to stay disciplined. I know Coach Huck for Frye is always talking about discipline, and that's just that reasoning why.
And he likes to do a lot of ball fakes. They're very well when it comes to their ball fakes and then their inside gap running.
Sure. So here we go. We have a 2nd and 6 now on the goal line. Let's see what Frye decides to do here. We have a motion coming from the right. That's a handoff to the right to number 2 on the outside edge, and he looks like he is able to walk in.
It's Owen Brown.
Owen Brown with a
1-yard one.
That was a nice play there, and you were just talking about fakes, Tad, and Caldwell definitely went for that fake.
Owen Brown, sophomore, running back, middle linebacker.
And we were just talking about fakes there, and Caldwell, I mean, Fort Frye sent 3 guys left, had Owen Brown coming around the edge, and really no defenders there to stop him from getting in the end zone. So that's going to give the Fort Frye Cadets a 6-0 lead, and looks like we have a little muddle huddle here. And they're actually going to run it here. Is that Owen Brown again? But it looks like it is
Wow.
maybe stopped. He comes around to the right.
They're going to get a block in the back.
Yep. He gets in. He went way right, cuts around the field.
And
we see flags
Waylon Clark had him
Yep.
by the shirt tail, and then he ran about 50 yards for 6 and going to get it. I think they're going to call out just an illegal blindside block.
And you're going to see that a lot with those types of runs. I'm not sure how the blindside block works in high school now, but that's going to back Fort Frye up. I would say 15 yards here. They're going to replay the 2-point conversion. Yep, from about the 18-yard line. So backs them up 15 yards. That's a big 15-yard penalty.
And for Caldwell, you'd almost like to be able to have the choice to, decline that and no good, But that's how it is on the extra point. It gives Fort Frye now another chance, and probably sometimes from a better field position that you like.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to see the offense out here again. And you saw the muddle huddle there by Fort Frye. We haven't seen that from anyone this year. I wonder if Caldwell was able to practice that in practice and if it was on film to see. So we're going to have Ellis from the 18-yard line in shotgun.
Timeout, Fort Frye.
Timeout, Fort Frye.
Get a couple more ads in here, Tanner. Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company. Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company, located at 430 West Main Street in Cumberland, Ohio, is a mutual insurance company. The company was established in March of 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. Patrons Buckeye Mutual offers coverage for dwellings, personal property, barns, garages, farm personal property, mobile homes, seasonal dwellings, vacant dwellings, rental dwellings, and much more. Contact Patrons Buckeye Mutual at 740-638-3604. Let our staff set you up for a quote with one of our agencies writing our project all over the state of Ohio. You can also check us out at www.patronsbuckeye.com or visit us on our Facebook page. Best of luck to our Redskins. That's too many Buckeyes in there for me when they're not playing.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm also supposed to tell you, Tanner, if my young son is ever up again at 4 or 5 in the morning watching you play a live stream, you're supposed to tell him to get his blankety-blank to bed.
I will do that. And we look like we have Ellis rolling around right.
That's a nice ball.
Throwing it up. That is a perfect ball to Owen Brown. Just not able to get it in his hands. But, wow, what a ball by Ellis with 2 defenders there.
Dropped it right in that basket. Very, very catchable ball.
Yep. I think if you're Owen Brown, you're wanting that one back right about now.
So we're at 6-0 Fort Frye, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wings Etc. has great but simple food, friendly service, and lots of cold beverages, including 20 beers on tap and over 40 bottled beers. Tune in to your favorite sporting events on one of their 30 HD TVs while enjoying a meal from their diverse menu. Need to grab and go? Order online at togo.wingsetc.com. Wings Etc. in Marietta, across from Lowe's, and Wings Etc. in Caldwell off I-77, exit 25. Good food and great times, Tanner. Wings Etc.
Yes, sir. And what a short drive by Fort Frye there. I mean, they had a long – well, the penalty set that play off. I mean, we had a 2nd and 7, and then the penalty made a 2nd and 2 from midfield, and Fort Frye took a shot, and it ended up working out. And we're going to have the kickoff here for number 10 for Fort Frye, which is also Ellis. So we have the kicker, and it's the Braxton Dudley again.
At the 10.
And Fort Frye's cover team is there. And, Tad, I know you love to see that one.
Yes, I love the special teams. They had that pocket surrounded, and there was nowhere to go.
And Ellis's kick there, I like that kick. I mean, it bounced twice before Dudley was able to get it on the 10-yard line, just giving his cover team time to get down there. And let's see if Caldwell is able to move the ball on offense here. They had a 3-and-out last drive. Frye's defense looked pretty stout. Let's see what Caldwell decides to do here as they take it from about the 14-yard line, which is not very good field position to have. We have Dudley under center, Sayre and Moore in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, and there's a handoff to, looks like Moore, and is maybe able to get
a
one.
yard.
Nothing really there.
Yeah, they're going to give him a yard. Basically, that front 4 for Fort Frye on the tackle there as they just all converged.
And we see no movement yet from the Caldwell offensive line. I mean, Fort Frye's defensive line, like you said, was all there for the tackle. I mean, just making it a jumbled mess and nowhere to go for these Caldwell running backs.
Again, on that line, you're going to have T.J. Weir. You're going to have Matthew Cunningham, Waylon Clark, Chris Hill at tight end every now and then.
So we have a flag here.
I think we're going to get encroachment on the Cadets. People are saying the ads are blocking the game.
Looks like we have encroachment there for Fort Frye. So Caldwell was in a 2nd and 4. Dudley and shotgun here. Rolling out left. Doesn't even look like he's going to pass, and he takes off with the run.
And they're going to get a hold here in the backfield. It's going to nullify the first down.
Yep.
And that's going to go from the spot of the foul, which is going to hurt a little bit because I believe the spot's going to be around the
19-yard line.
Yeah, it might be the 14, T.
Oh, you think it's that far back? It is the 14. You're correct.
Yes, it is.
And that is big for the Fort Frye Cadets. I mean, for Caldwell to be able to that first down is big, especially when you're backed up this far. I like the play call by the Redskins there with, having Caden Moore and Marshall Sayre lead blocking there for Braxton Dudley, the speedster.
We got second.
That is bringing them back. You were right, Tad.
Ooh, that's going to be around, what's that, the 5? 6?
6-yard line, about a 2nd and 16. Let's see what the Redskins decide to do here. And we have Braxton Dudley. Drops back to pass a little screen play to, is that Marshall Sayre?
He just ran over somebody, but he fumbled the ball.
The ball is on the ground, and it looks like that is going to be a fumble. And the Cadets have recovered it, and that is on the 11-yard line, and that is a big, big play from the Fort Frye Cadets here with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And Marshall Sayre, I mean, a lot of times you talk about it, that kid is a fighter. He broke so many tackles there, but that's the big thing with running backs is you got to keep that ball when you're fighting for extra yards.
Yes, and again, your man, Mr. Hart, on the fumble recovery.
Dylan Hart, the senior. So here we go. Fort Frye on the 12, 1st and 10 for the Cadets. So we have number 5, Colin Welsh up the middle. We have a late flag being thrown. Looks like Welsh ran for about 5 yards.
I don't know if they might get them as they were in motion before the snap. These officials aren't shy about getting them in quick, are they?
They are not. They
didn't even see him signal that one.
Flags have been thrown. Looks like we have a holding on Fort Frye, which is going to back them up 10 yards. So we're going to have a 1st and 20.
And that's Fort Frye's 4th penalty already.
Yeah. And I can tell you that Coach Huck is not going to like that.
Not at all. Not in the first period
No.
with 5.5 to go.
So here we go. We have Fort Frye 1st and about 20 yards from the 22. We have Ellis under center, Colin Welsh in the backfield. Looks like we have number 21, Brian Atkins around the left, and your play fakes are there, and it looks like he found some room to run. He is able to get into the end zone. What a run by Brian Atkins there as he had to make a couple people miss, but as you have been saying all night already, Tad, those play fakes, Caldwell just came. We had how many guys around this right side there that just came with that play fake? And that is a big job for Ian Ellis as a quarterback, especially in this type of offense, is your play fakes are so key because you're faking it to so many players there. And Caldwell just was outnumbered on that left side because of those play fakes.
I believe on that last play that fumbled, I think that was Chris Hill coming out from the tight end spot on that is who fumbled the ball.
Nowhere really to go from this muddle huddle before Frye has done. And
which it was 14, Chris Hill, so he would have been coming out of his tight end on that dump-off pass from Braxton. So it wasn't Marshall Sayre that fumbled that ball.
It was number 14.
That would be Chris Hill. Marshall's 15, I believe. So there you go. Marshall won't be mad at me tomorrow at the cross-country meet.
There we go.
Yep.
So there it is, 12-0 for Frye, and both possessions they've had it. I mean, they've had great field position for both of them, but have been able to capitalize on six. But I don't know. I don't know how about that muddle huddle for Frye.
Nah, and to win going down the road, you're going to have to kick the ball.
Yeah, you're going to have to kick it or just keep your offense on the field.
Yep. And just go normal.
Yep. But I don't know. Sometimes, a lot of times, that is just to get some stuff on film for teams to practice.
Absolutely.
Just waste some practice time there. And this is just a big drive for Caldwell. I mean, they started to get something going that last drive. Fumble, gives it to Frye on about like the 10-yard line. And if you're Caldwell, you just have to slow down, get your guys moving, and have a good drive here. More of Ellis back to kick for Fort Frye as they lead 12-0 on the Caldwell Redskins.
Yeah, we got to try to get a first down here as we haven't got a first down yet with 5 minutes to go.
And there's the kick. Looks like we have Marshall Sayre.
Yes, that is Marshall.
He muffles it back to about the 5-yard line.
About the 3, they're going to mark him.
And
they might give him forward progress there at the 5.
Looks like he thought the kick was shorter than it was, came up, and it went way behind his head. And the Caldwell Redskins again with very bad field position.
Yeah, this kind of limits your play calling, and you want to get things going. You want to get a couple first downs here, and at the very least try to flip the field here a little bit, because I don't believe Fort Frye started on their side of the 50, unless the 48 on that punt. But other than that,
it looks like we're gonna have shotgun. We have
4 wide.
4 wide, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Dudley and Moore in the backfield. Dudley back to pass, and we see a blitz, and he's just able to barely get it out. And
yes, there was really no blocking there as they just came up through everywhere. As Coach Huck, I believe, sent the house.
I'd say they went man coverage on the side and just sent all 7 in.
And Caden Moore just had it one man, and he had to try to block 4.
Yeah.
And they're going to say that was a safety.
They're giving it a safety on that. And there were no receivers for Dudley to pass to there. I mean,
I don't think he had time to even pivot.
Yeah.
And that's going to even the score up to a normal 14 now, despite the failed conversions on the extra points.
And it looks like Coach Gatis is wanting a reasoning for why the safety was called, and I think it's just because he had no receivers in range to even throw it to.
Yes, there is no. In high school football, I don't believe you can throw the ball. Everybody sees the NFL or there's nobody near the area, but in high school, I don't think that's a rule. I think if you get it off and it at least goes past the line of scrimmage, you're fine.
And I don't think that – I mean, I don't know if that was even past the line of scrimmage, and he was inside of the box at that time too, Tad.
So Caldwell will now punt, or what we would call a free kick here for the safety. Their choice to punt or put it on the tee. 4:49 in the first quarter, 14-0 Cadets. And again, you'd like to see Caldwell get a good punt off here, or a good kick and good coverage here to keep Fort Frye on that side of the field. Sometimes the safety, with the score was only 12-0, the safety might not hurt you that bad if you can flip the field here.
Yeah.
You're still only down 2 scores.
This is a big big defensive hold for Caldwell. I mean, you have to stop the bleeding that is just taking place right now, and momentum is all on Fort Frye's side. But like you said, if Caldwell is able to just to have a good defensive hold, keep it on their side of the field, maybe they're able to flip things around.
And that was, but he's going to sky that punt.
Sky,
and he did not fair catch it.
No, that is number 9 there, Damian Hook. Heard his name a bunch already.
Damian said, I don't believe in fair catching. I'm running the rock.
Yep. And what is that? Where did they kick from there, Tad? I mean, that was maybe a
about
25
yard. So
a 20-yard punt there.
And Fort Frye's going to start on the 38.
Yeah. And again, good field position for Fort Frye. And we're just going to see what they're able to do. We have a wing tee here. We have Ellis under center. Looks like Colin Welsh in the backfield with Owen Brown to his left.
Comes that motion.
So it's right, and it looks like we have Welsh up the middle for about a gain of 3.
And Caden Moore came right up from his middle linebacker spot and just stuffed that play right at the.
Yep.
They're going to give him about 2. And Fort Frye really hasn't had a chance to really run a lot of plays, Tanner.
No.
As they've had kind of one shot and score, and then from the 1 yard line, and then the same thing the next possession.
Yep. Okay, looks like we're having the same formation. We have a wing tee with.
Looks like they're going to try to trap us left, trap us right here. As we're getting a little inside scoop up here.
Looks like we have.
There it is. That play fake again. As we had 4 Redskins follow the play fake over here.
It's been like this for a minute.
It's Caden Moore on the stop again from the middle linebacker spot, but they're going to bring this one back as that's Fort Frye's 5th penalty. Still in the first quarter.
And although it hasn't killed him much in this game, like you said, down the road, those 2-point conversions are going to be huge. Those points are going to be huge, and especially in big games, those flags are going to be huge. So I know Coach Huck is going to be.
They're going to march them back from that spot 10 yards, which is going to put them, I would say, right about the 46, 47-yard line. Well, maybe he dropped his beanbag and he's going farther. Yep, 47,
Yep,
Tanner.
47. So we're going to have a 2nd and almost 20 here for the Fort Frye Cadets. And we're going to 2nd and 20 from about the 46. Ellis under center, Welsh in the back. Owen Brown, and it looks like we're going to have a false start here for
Another
Fort Frye
penalty
again.
Might be a good thing there's no locker room or enclosed areas here at the Howard J. DeBall football field, because I have a feeling Coach Huck might blow the doors off that thing at halftime.
I'm sure they are going to be blown off. And
so glad it's an open area tonight.
Yep.
The sound will travel straight up.
Looks like we have a 2nd and 25 for the Cadets, and we're going to see the same formation out of them all night. We're going to have Welsh in the backfield.
2nd and an eternity.
Atkins and Brown to his right and left. Looks like we're going to see play fakes. Ellis rolling right, nowhere to look. Finds a man down the middle of the field, and that is number 2, Owen Brown. And the patience by Ellis there was huge. I mean, he had time. He was getting chased, but he knew he had time and finds Owen Brown just kind of finding a spot in the middle of the field for about a gain of 12. And that was a big play on a 2nd and long to make it a 3rd and a little bit shorter. So they're going to have about a 3rd and 15 to work with. And if you're Coach Huck, I mean, this might be 4-down territory here.
I thought that was good coverage there for the Redskins as they covered the flats and everything, and just a good
was
find by
definitely
Ellis. He just kind of picked out the hole.
Yep. And it looks like we have Ellis in shotgun, Welsh in the back. We have trips to the left. He rolls right, nowhere really to go. Ellis sneaks through a couple of tacklers and is able to get in the open field with a good move there, as he is able to juke 3 players there for Caldwell and
they're going to give him the first down.
I mean, Ellis, what a play out of him. That's just a playmaker right there.
15-yard gain.
And Alice, junior quarterback.
And wow, on 3rd and long, Ellis just able to make something out of nothing and picks up the first down. So we're going to have the Cadets here at the 27 with a 1st and 10. Ellis under center. Adkins in motion. It looks like they're going to have a screen pass to Adkins there.
Nice play there.
And that is a great play.
That's Brandon. Is that Brandon Pascula?
Number 7.
Oh, that's Braxton Deli come up from the safety. No, I'm sorry.
Number 7,
That's Joel Ackley. Excellent coverage by Ackley. Way to stay home on the screen.
And they've been sending Atkins to that left side of the field a lot. And looks like Atkins is going to be struggling off the field here. I don't know if we have a twisted ankle or what.
And they're going to give him 2. As here early, Ellis is 3 for 3.
Yep. But it was a great job by the Caldwell defense just to stay disciplined, stay home, and Joel Ackley with a big play to hold the Cadets to about a 2-yard gain there. So we're going to have a 2nd and about 8 for the Frye Cadets on the 24-yard line. Ellis under center with Brown in the backfield.
There's that inside trap.
There it is. That's Owen Brown with the inside trap coming through. Another good hold for Caldwell there.
Yes.
For about a gain of 2 or 3.
Caden Moore there again. Grabbed him up by the ankles.
Yep. And now it looks like Caldwell defense is starting to stay home a little bit, not reacting as much to these fakes. So now with a big 3rd and 3, about the 20-yard line.
Approaching a minute to go here in the first quarter.
This is the longest, probably the longest drive of the night for both teams. Brown in motion. It looks like it's a handoff to him around the right side with a lot of room to run. And there we have TJ Weir, it looks like.
Good. It's TJ, good lateral movement there to push him out of bounds at about the 10.
And it looked like Brown had a lot of room to run with a lot of big blockers in front of him there. But that was a big play by TJ Weir to catch him from the back because I thought he had a lot of room to run.
Yeah, he did. And Fort Frye does a nice job, too, when they do those fakes. If even the running back that has the ball does a nice job of pointing the ball and hiding the ball as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's even tough for me to see who has the ball at times up here. So we're going to have a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line for the Cadets. Ellis under center again. Welsh in the backfield. Jonathan. Looks like Welsh with about a 5-yard gain.
5 yards.
Up the middle.
And Caden Moore again. Got a score for you, Tanner. Cambridge up early, 14-0 on Shenandoah.
Wow. And that's the same score we have here. As that is going to conclude the first quarter as the Cadets have a 14-0 lead on the Caldwell Redskins, and they have the ball on the 5-yard line with 2nd down. So Caldwell is going to have to make some adjustments here. And honestly, they just have not had the field position that they would like.
Really haven't been behind the 8-ball most of the first quarter.
Yep.
Craig Howe Insurance, or Howe Craig Insurance. True fans know that success in high school sports is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to Howe Craig Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. Give us a call at Howe Craig Insurance Agency. We'd love to help you protect your auto, home, farm, or business. 740-638-5058. That's Howe Craig Insurance. Singer Auto Sales across from the Noble County Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of all Caldwell High School athletics. Stop by and see Jim or Bill to take a look at our excellent selection of vehicles. Find us online at SingerAutoSales.com or call 740-732-2221. Singer Auto Sales.
And honestly, Tad, it's been just a couple plays here and there for Fort Frye that have just given them this lead like they have. And what was it? The kickoff, the return was fumbled. They got it on the 5-yard line. We had the long play on a 2nd and 2. And other than that, I mean, both teams have not played bad, and nobody's really controlled. But just those 2 plays have been just a big game changer for Fort Frye. And we're going to have them on 2nd goal from the 5-yard line with a chance to go up 3 touchdowns. And if you're Fort Frye here, you have to get it in. And if you're Caldwell, this is a huge stop. Ellis under center. Welsh in the backfield again. Looks like Welsh up the middle, and he is able just to walk right into the end zone for the touchdown.
Give him a 5-yard touchdown run there, as he had 5 carries on that series. Let's see if they go again with the muddle huddle or if they go back under center.
Looks like we're going to see the muddle huddle here. And actually, it looks like we're going back, and we're going to see a kick here, Tad.
Yes.
And that is going to be Zayden Huck, the kicker for the Fort Frye Cadets, with Ellis holding.
I think he's listening to us.
It might be. He heard me call that long pass. I think they called it because of that. And looks like the kick is a little short. And that is going to leave it at 20-0 for the Fort Frye Cadets.
Kind of looked like one of your chips out of the bunker.
You think so?
Yeah, more sand than ball.
Yeah.
All right, 20-0, 11:56 to go. Just starting the 2nd quarter. Fort Frye set to kick off here.
Biggest thing for Caldwell, especially after that last one, you have to catch this ball and have a good return and give your offense some leeway to have different play calls being played, because Caldwell really hasn't had a drive yet to where they can do anything that they're comfortable with. And I'd say that's what Coach Gates is kind of getting in his players' heads. Like, let's go. And, you know, we're not playing bad. We've just had a couple bad plays that have just completely changed the game, and that is why it's 20-0 so early.
Let's go out, let's keep competing, and let's see what we can do. We got plenty of football left. Say hello to my little bubby Phoebe out there, keeping the court under control. Nice kick.
Very good kick.
I couldn't
I'm not
see.
sure what number that is. I mean, they're able to get to like the 20-yard line.
And
they might have a late hit here, Tad.
Another penalty.
And that's going to give them 15 yards, which is going to put them at – they were at the 20s. They're going to put them at the 35-yard line, which is going to be the best field position Caldwell's had all night.
First time in a while, I'm going to have to get the calculator out for first quarter penalties.
Yeah. And a lot are on Fort Frye. A little boot from Ellis there.
Yeah, and when Ellis kicks it, you can hear it
I heard
smack
it from
off
here.
his foot. I'm thinking it's cold out and my foot just fell off.
No, that was a very good kick.
And that's a game changer when you have a kicker that can put the ball high, and not just deep, but high in the air to give your coverage team a chance to get down there.
Yes, for sure.
So
it looks like that was a late hit out of bounds. I'm not sure on the player. We have a 1st and 10 for the Redskins on the 35-yard line. Best field position they've had. Let's spread them out. Let's do what we do comfortably. And it looks like we have Dudley in shotgun. And he's rolling out right. Throws a little bubble pass to the receiver, and that's going to be incomplete there.
I like him rolling, but I'd like to see him stop and square up and then just jet it in there.
It looked like that was Pascula on the
nice play call.
Yeah, it was very good play call.
There.
If it's able to catch, I mean, he has a lot of room to run, and you can let your playmakers make a play. So on that incompletion, it's going to leave it for 2nd and 10 for the Redskins on the 35. 11:47 on the play clock. Dudley under center, Sayre, Moore in the backfield, 2 receivers to his left. Looks like there's the fake handoff to Moore, and that is the handoff to Sayre, and that is just blown up by the Fort Frye defense. I saw 3 white jerseys all on Sayre before he even got the ball. And that is going to be a loss of 1 yard. 1 yard.
It's Aiden Huck on the tackle. Loss of 1.
And just nowhere to go. And again, we just see that Fort Frye front just not letting any movement for the Caldwell offense. And
almost going to have to maybe try a little few dinks over the middle, tight end dumps or some
slants. Going to have to get something going. And it looks like we're going to have trips to the right for the Redskins. 1 receiver on the left, Braxton Dudley and Moore in the back. And it looks like a muffed handoff and Dudley up the middle for a little bit of gain, maybe of 6. Actually 4. That's 4 yards they gave him there.
It might have been a quarterback read.
Could have been,
Tanner.
yeah. I saw he muffed the ball right on the snap, and it looks like Caldwell offense is going off the field, and we're going to see the punt team out here.
Yeah, going to try to flip the field maybe.
And I don't know if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't think Caldwell is yet to have a first down.
No.
They had it on that one, and there was a holding, which put them all the way back on their goal line, and they're yet to have a first down. And there's the punt.
Nice punt by Van
punt.
Foss.
And that's the fair catch on about the
28, 27. It
was a great punt. They brought the heat
yes,
there.
Yes, they did.
And I think they were they didn't try setting up a wall at all. I'd say they were just telling him to fair catch that one because he did have a little room, but
all-out block.
I think
Skyler had to hurry that up a little bit and had a very nice punt.
Yeah.
10 minutes to go, second quarter. 20-0 Fort Frye as they will take possession.
This is probably their worst field position of the night.
I think you're right.
And this is big for the Caldwell defense. Just, like you said, play field position a little bit, get back to where we were. Ellis under center. So we have a pitch to number 21, and we've seen that a lot so far. Brian Atkins, he's the wing player on the right side, and we have seen him many times on that left edge, just able to have room, and that is a gain of about 11.
Croucher on the tackle there. Atkins has 2 carries for about 33 yards in the 22-yard touchdown run.
Yep.
Nice little spin move there as well. This is where Fort Frye tends to just start chewing the clock.
Yep. Same formation, Welsh in the backfield, Atkins on the right, Owen Brown on the left. We see Owen Brown in motion here, and we have Welsh up the middle.
About a
gain of 4 or 5.
Jared Croucher in there on the tackle again.
Yep.
Who would they say was the carry there? Who carried that?
I think that was Welsh, Colin Welsh, number 5.
Looks like they're going to give him 5. Nine minutes.
Looks like we have 2nd and 5 here. Ellis under center again. There's a rollout pass, a little screen to the receiver on the right side. What a setup play, but that's another nice play. That's Caden Moore. With, honestly, might have saved a touchdown right there. And that's a big gain of about 12.
About 12 it was. And that's Caden Moore again coming from the linebacker position, not getting sucked up on that play fake.
I think that was Nick Hart, the receiver there, and he had room to go. If Caden Moore wasn't there to save the tackle, I'm almost positive that would have been a touchdown there. And that's a nice little play from Fort Frye. They had 2 fakes on the run there, had Hart on the right side. And
Nice
there's
play.
a nice play from T.J. Weir is able to break into the line there and just hold Brian Atkins. And there's that sweep we've been seeing around that left side.
Atkins is going to lose 2.
Yep.
And T.J. Ware is moving laterally very quickly right now, really getting off the line quick. Love to see that for the senior, as he's worked hard.
So we're going to have a second and about 12 for the Cadets. Looks like we have two receivers to the right. Welsh in the backfield. Motion here by Adkins. And that is a big stick by number 88.
Dawson Moore.
Dawson Moore with a big play. Breaks away from his blocker and immediately.
And he just completely blew that one up. And they're going to lose. They gave him forward momentum, Tanner.
Were they able to give it to him? I think they lost three. I think they lost three, Tad. Yeah.
I thought he lost more than that.
Third and about 15 here for the Cadets, and that is a big play by Dawson.
Huge.
And now let's see what Frye decides to do. We're going to see probably a rollout pass with Ellis around the right side here. And that's what they do. What they fake it with the screen coming around that side. Breaks the tackle. That's number 80.
It's Croucher again over here on the tackle.
I'm not sure what defensive back that was. They made a good play, just wasn't able to tackle
Wyatt
him.
Parks on the cover. He's a nice play, too, to get his feet tripped up.
And that's about a gain of 7 there. And you can see a 4th down for the Cadets. And it looks like we're seeing the punt team out here. So there we go. That's the first stop by the Caldwell defense, and that is what you need. And
you know what? A good stop. Flying to the
big
ball
stop.
all around. Couple losses. Wow.
And that is a nice punt by Ellis. We're able to, and it takes a good bounce for him. And
just like you draw it up.
Stopped at about the 9-yard line. That's a great punt by Ellis. Keep the field position on that side. And
again, Caldwell just can't get great starting position right now.
And if you remember, I mean, like we said, that was the worst field position for Fort Frye, that drive, and Caldwell was able to hold him. And a couple plays here and there, the score is not 20-0, Tad.
No.
So we have Caldwell on the 9-yard line, just haven't had good field position all week. We got to pick up that first down. That is the biggest thing for Caldwell right now, is picking up this first down, letting your offense kind of get going. Looks like we have a handoff to the Caden Moore up the middle with just really nowhere to go. Maybe a gain of 1 there. Caden Moore up the middle.
Yeah, just hard to get anything going against that front line.
Yep.
And a lot of teams have found that out.
So we have a 2nd and 10. It looks like they didn't give him any yards there. So we're at the 9-yard line. If you're Caldwell, they have to find a way to get their offense going here. And it's hard to get going when you're backed up like this. Your play calling is limited. Looks like we have Dudley and shotgun with Moore in the backfield. Another handoff to Moore. A little bit of room to run. About a gain of 3. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 here. And again, just not a lot of room for Moore to go.
They just want to try to loosen it up a little bit and take a couple shots.
Yeah, and it looks like Caldwell might have to get this pass game rolling a little bit. I mean, like you said, if they can get this pass game rolling and just spread Frye out a little bit to let this run game going.
Because I think right now they're just attacking our gaps, just shooting the gaps and looking for Caden or Braxton to come up the middle.
So we have Dudley and shotgun, Caden Moore to his right. Fake handoff, play action pass. Dudley rolling to his right, pass there. Oh man, to number 14. And
it's Chris Hill.
And it's another drop there. And Dudley put it about where you want it to be as a quarterback.
If you can get it close to the hands, then they can go make a play. That would have been a first down, I believe.
That would have been a first down, and that would have been a big first down, and just not able to come up with it.
Another score, 28-0, Bobcats.
28-0. That's at Shenandoah, right?
I believe that's at Shenandoah. Haven't had any other scores so far tonight.
It looks like we have Caldwell punt, and we have
It'll be Van Fossen.
Feet in the end zone.
Another
punt. Very, very nice punt, and it is going to be a big roll.
Huge punt.
Van Fossen with a big punt there to flip the field to about the 32-yard line. I mean,
He's had 2 great punts tonight. Nice job.
That comes out to be about a 55, 60-yard punt there, Tad.
Yeah, he's might be getting in your record territory.
You think so?
Yeah.
I had a few that were about 0. My average was very low because of that, Tad.
Couple scud missiles there. It just went right across their foreheads, it seemed like.
And, I mean, that flips the field.
Yes.
That's a
Excellent
huge job. And that's why we talk about punt all the time as being, honestly, could be one of the most important plays in football. So we're on Frye here with a first down and 10 at the 32-yard line. Ellis under center. Atkins in motion again, and there's that sweep to the left side. We keep seeing it. Able to fight forward for a first down.
Put his head down there, I believe. That's Wyatt Parks over here.
Yeah.
So he kind of ran around. Parks stopped him for a little bit, and he kind of spun off of that for the first down.
As we have seen, Atkins having a bunch of speed and power through that. It's just going to be tough to bring this kid down. And that's a gain of about 11 there. We have a hurry-up offense here for Frye. Roll out to the right, Ellis. Able to find a receiver. That is Atkins again down the middle for about a gain of 8.
It's hurry-up offense here.
Yeah, we're seeing Frye with trying to hurry stuff up here. And I wonder if they're working on their 4-minute offense.
Yes, they are going to go hurry up.
They have
3:50 to go.
It looks like we're going to have Ellis and shotgun the rest of this drive with Welsh to his left. First and 10 on 47. Ellis rolled out to his right, to his left. Able to find another receiver, just number 80 there. That's
put
Jamison
that
Baker
on the money, rolling to his left and come across his body with the right and stuck it right in his shoulder pad.
That's a great pass. Great route by Baker there, too. About a gain of 7.
7?
Yep.
Baker with his second catch. 50 yards.
2nd and 3 from the 40. It looks like Frye's going to slow it down a little bit, but they're still keeping this offense spread out, letting Ellis do a little bit of his thing here. Now there he goes, rolls out to his right. Not finding much.
Oh,
he's able to come back the field. That's a big tackle there by number 15.
Going to get 1 on that. Is that Marshall Sayre on the tackle?
Number 15. Looks like they gave him the first down there, so gave him 3 yards. That's a hard-fought 3 yards for Ellis. Couldn't find a receiver. Is able to roll out and just kind of make a play for a first down.
As Meadowbrook, I believe, is up on New Lexington, 14-0.
There's a handoff with Atkins around this left side again. Room to go. Couple good blocks out in front of him, and he
tends to have a convoy in front of him on that.
Yes, he does. And it looks like that ankle has been bothering him all game, and it looks like
he's give him 8.
Limp off the field here, Atkins. The gain of 8. It's going to have a 2nd and 2.
Parks on the tackle from the cornerback position here.
2nd and 2 at the 28. 2 minutes to go on the clock. It looks like they're just trying to eat this up and try and go up with a 4-touchdown lead going into the half. Now we have Owen Brown around the right side. Able just the blocks are there, Tad.
Yes, I'll be honest. Ellis had me with his ball fake after he handed off. He went with the pump fake, and I was looking for the pass.
Yep.
Young man needs to quit doing that to us old folk up here. See Coach Chuck probably going to speed it up here a little bit with the last minute 30 to get in the end zone or try to get in the end zone one time before. I believe Caldwell's going to get the ball back. No, they're not. They will be kicking off.
Yes, they will. There's a little swing pass up, a little trap pass up the middle to number 24.
Got a flag though, Tanner.
Jonathan Garvin up the middle.
Now they're
holding there. Wow.
And that's going to go from the spot. 1.5 minutes to go.
Yep.
Caldwell doing a nice job this quarter. Just their defense has been on the field almost the entire quarter.
Yep.
Because they're still looking for their first down.
Yep. I like this out of Frye, kind of giving your quarterback some time and just letting him do his little thing. And we're seeing some shotgun here. Welsh to his right. Drops back to pass. Ellis not finding a man. Ends up throwing it deep to the receiver. And
Receiver makes
Oh
a nice
my, and he
catch.
makes the catch. I'm not sure on the number there. I don't know if that's a number.
That's going to be a
Number
24-yard
12?
touchdown.
I think that's number 12, Nick Hart for Fort Frye, and that is another money ball by Ellis there.
And put it there, and kid
Nick
went
Hart.
right. Nick went right up and got it.
Yep, that was only one-on-one, and it's just wow. Great play by Nick Hart, great pass by Ellis, and Fort Frye able to put another touchdown up to make it 26-0. We're gonna see the kick here by Zayden Huck.
Barnesville up 15-3 on Edison. That
Looks
might
like
have
that
been
one's
tipped.
blocked by number 3 for Caldwell.
At Pascola.
Pascola, and I don't know if you saw that time, but he had a great jump off the ball. I don't know if he had that timing up perfect. And
You see a lot of kids take it easy on the extra
Yep.
points, and you saw them Caldwell coming hard as Pascola.
you love to see
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
There's a flag from on the sidelines. I don't know if Coach Huck was giving the refs a little bit of an ear there, so looks like we're going to see a flag on.
I tell you what,
Coach
Tanner,
Huck.
you know it's bad if we're getting a picture of that man watching the game on TV. We're just glad he's not here, or there would be no game balls. They'd be in his shirt. We won't say any names, will we? But they have a nice salad bar.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I didn't
I
see
remember-
what they said for the flag.
I want to say that was on Coach Huck there. I'm not 100%.
Unsportsmanlike.
I'd say that's on Coach Huck. I think he was upset. Look, Pascola either had a good jump on it
Yeah,
or
he's
was
offsides.
offsides, and
I
I think
couldn't
that's why
tell.
he is upset.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 penalties right now, unofficially, on the cadets.
Wow.
Caldwell with just 2.
And you probably never see that a bunch out of the cadets, especially with Coach Huck. I mean, I remember doing their inter-squad scrimmage, and he was mad because he just said they weren't disciplined. And a lot of times that's what these flags are for, is just having some discipline, and I know Coach Huck is going to be upset about that. So here we go. We have 1:12. Let's see if Caldwell can do something. Put some points on the board before the half ends, and like you said, Fort Frye gets it coming out of halftime. So this could be big for momentum for Caldwell if they're able to pull something together with 1 minute to go. And here's the kick from Ellis. Not like the last one. It's caught at about the 30. Looks like that's Pascola again up the left side.
Nice little run back.
Nice little run to about the 46-yard line.
And unofficially, Tanner, I have them for 90 yards on first half penalties.
Wow.
5 minutes to go in the half at Sayersville. It's 35-0. Cambridge. And he
What
got
division
3
is
scores.
Cambridge?
I think they're. Will they be with John Glennon?
I'm not.
Football's different. Might be 3 or 4. They're definitely a bigger school.
Bigger school. All right, so here we go. Dudley and shotgun. Let's see if the Redskins can get something going here with about 1 minute to go. Drops back to pass. Can't find much. Caden Moore around the right side on a swing pass is just stuck at the line by number 7. That is Zayden Huck for the Cadets.
I don't think they're going to give him a
I think they're keeping
game.
him at the line.
Yeah. Good job by Caden catching that,
Yeah.
knowing he was going to take a licking.
He took a hit there by Zayden Huck, and now a little hurry-up offense here for the Redskins. It's under 1 minute. Dudley back to pass. Nowhere really to go. Is able to take off. Can he
About a yard shy as he stays in bounds.
gain of about 9? And if you're Dudley there, maybe look to get out of bounds there so you don't have to waste that timeout. I know
Yeah.
he's fighting for more yards, but
Cambridge is D4. All of us are D7 around these parts.
yep.
Big difference.
44 seconds here in the second quarter. Caldwell with the ball at about the 44-yard line. 3rd and 1. Have 2 timeouts to work with. They're spreading Fort Frye out here. I This is probably the most movement we've seen from Caldwell, though. This might have to be what they have to do because this front seven for Frye has just been dominant. And
if they go with the short passing game and then try to hit them deep a few times, that's going to keep the clock stopped as well, too, if you want to prolong the game and not necessarily worry about the score, but maybe work on some stuff.
Yeah.
As, after tonight, I believe things start to go in our favor on paper.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Not sure. All right, here we go. We have a 3rd and 1 for Caldwell here. The 44-yard line, 44 seconds to go. Dudley in shotgun, Moore to his left. Drop back to pass. Quick pass there.
The receiver
to
fell
the receiver
down.
And he falls. And that looks like
yes, I couldn't see who fell.
Number 12 for Frye with the interception there, Nick Hart. Not sure the receiver that fell there. Dudley was looking to pass right to him, and he falls right as soon as he was throwing that ball.
Is right now, unofficially, Tanner, I have Caden Moore with 9 yards, Dudley with 15, and that's it. He's 2 of 5 throwing the ball. And the one catch, I believe, was a screen for -1.
Yep.
We just still looking for that first down.
Yep. Looks like we have Ellis in shotgun rolling out to his left. Little dump pass there and a big hit.
Yes.
By Dudley, and that was to number 21, Adkins. That's a nice catch for being
very
hit
nice
instantly
catch.
after.
Braxton Dudley come up from the safety position to just lay the boom on that.
It was a huge hit by Dudley.
And Atkins is not an easy character to bring down.
It is not.
They're going to give him 8.
And again, rolling out Ellis to his left side, able to just put it on a dime to his receiver. And his throws have been just perfect all night, I believe, Tad.
Yeah, just comes throwing across his body, but he gets his shoulders square, too, as he's moving. It's just obviously a veteran player.
Yeah,
he's been there.
For sure.
Well-tuned and obviously well-schooled.
Yes. Ellis is a worker, too. I know when I was working him out a bunch the last 2 summers, the kid just wants to get better and better, and you can just tell from his freshman year to now he has just improved so much, and he's going to be very viable for the Frye Cadets this year when they try and make a deep run in the playoffs.
29 seconds to go. I believe Caldwell still has 2 timeouts, and the Cadets will have 1 remaining here.
It looks like we're going to have trips to the right here. Ellis in shotgun. Welsh right behind him. Rolls right, trying to find a man. He's able to find number 2. He makes a nice catch.
Another flag.
That is Owen Brown. Not a huge gain there, but a great catch by Owen Brown. Able to reach up, tip it to himself, come down with it.
They're going to get another hold.
Another holding on the Cadets, which is at number 10.
And that's over 100 yards.
Wow. I'd say that's going to be the talking point for Coach Huck at half. And Coach Gatis has just got to talk to the guys and just let them know, like, they have not.
No.
It's just been 2 or 3 plays that have just put this game where it's at.
The kids and the coaches can't help the field position.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. That's the flip of the coin, man. Tell you what, playing hard.
They are.
Defensively, they are firing off the ball.
Love to see it. You love to see this kind of stuff. And it looks like Frye's just going to let this clock run out. And that is going to put it 26-0. Frye Cadets leading going into the second half. Like you said, just big plays here and there for Frye. The kickoff return put the Redskins at the 5. They come back to pass, and it is a safety. The punt is short. Frye gets it at the 45. I'm trying to think of another. I don't know. Their field position their worst has been at the 35-yard line, Tad, and
And
that,
they've had them backed up a little bit. They're not fair catching anything. They're not letting the ball hit the ground. They're
Nope.
catching and advancing the ball, whether it's the punt, the kickoffs, or anything.
yeah.
And that makes a huge difference too as well.
Got to get the offense rolling here if you're the Redskins. No first downs yet. Even if you don't have field position, you have to get a first down and
Yes.
get these guys some confidence and get them rolling. If you can get the offense rolling, their defense has not been bad all night. Their defense has been pretty stout, and like you said, they've just been flying to the ball. And if you're Fort Frye, I know what Coach Huck is about to talk to his guys about.
It might be 10 of them for every 100 yards.
Yeah.
Unofficially. I think the 10's right. We might be wrong on the yardage a little bit.
Yep. Halftime sponsor.
Are you going to read it again?
I don't think these ones are twice.
I just need
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now taking the field under the direction of Mr. David Gruber is the pride of Caldwell, the Caldwell Marching Band. Our two selections tonight will be performed using our concert art formation instead of marching drills. This is due to the severe time restraints because of the pandemic. Please enjoy as the band performs Old Town Road.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. What an angel.
Welcome to Apex Gaming and Esports. This is our esports arena. In the arena, you have access to over 30 gaming setups, including Nintendo Switches, PlayStation 4s, Xbox Ones, and high.
Behind the possibility. Thank you for your attention to this evening, and stay safe, Caldwell community. The Caldwell Redskins marching band.
Welcome to Apex Gaming and Esports. This is our esports arena. In the arena, you have access to over 30 gaming setups, including Nintendo Switches, PlayStation 4s, Xbox Ones, and high-end gaming PCs.
This is out of shape. I'm gonna be there soon.
Who's our sponsors? It should be.
I can get them. Where's your page at? You should have it over here. This is all.
It's on. It should be on.
I don't have any in here, I don't think. That's all I got.
Make sure you read these guys through sometime. I actually put it right now. Here. And just any other guys.
I usually go through them all. I've already read these ones.
Well, there's
It's so hard whenever you go across the entire field.
Tell me when. All right, our halftime's presented by Rodney Roball Trucking. It's a local trucking company that specializes in hauling aggregate materials such as gravel, sand, limestone to commercial construction projects. Rodney Roball Trucking has proudly served Noble County and many other surrounding counties for 35 years. Rodney and his staff would like to wish the Caldwell Redskins good luck during their 2020 season. Some quick stats here. Ian Ellis was 10 of 11 for 118 yards and 1 touchdown with a 43 as his longest. Rushing for the Cadets, Owen Brown with 30 yards on 4 attempts. Welsh with 16, Ellis with 21, Atkins with 52. Atkins, Welsh, and Brown both with rushing touchdowns. For Caldwell, Dudley is 3 of 6 for 7 yards. Dudley on the ground is 2 attempts for 12 yards. Caden Moore, 4 attempts for 8 yards. Sayre, 2 attempts for -2 yards. Which is your total at half for the Skins, 22 total tackles. Piscola with 7, leading the Skins. Caden Moore with 3. For the Cadets, Defensively, they have 13 total tackles, led by Linhart with 3. Again, these are unofficial, as these were handed down to us by the coaching staff.
And Tad, I'd love to just see the total of time possession on both teams, because I know Fort Frye, especially in that second quarter, had to have had it for 10 out of those 12 minutes. I mean, it was – I know Fort Frye has had the ball almost the whole second quarter, and I know that goes with total first downs with Caldwell, as they've had yet to get one, and that's a big thing. If you got to have the ball to score, obviously, and Fort Frye has had the ball most of these drives, and their possession, they've controlled a lot of it.
All right, Tanner, the Ohio National Guard public would like to hope all the fans enjoyed tonight's game and wishes both teams the best of luck. To learn more about education benefits available through the service in the Guard, including the 100% paid tuition scholarship program, visit nationalguard.com/Ohio or text Sergeant Bonnie McGrath at 740-243-1250. Again, that is nationalguard.com/Ohio. Whether you want a part-time job or a way to pay for college, the Ohio Army National Guard can help you pave the road to success. Learn more about the Ohio Guard's 100% tuition scholarship program or paid job training in more than 150 career fields by visiting nationalguard.com/Ohio. Or text again, Sergeant Bonnie McGrath, 740-243-1250. The National Guard is comprised of people from all walks of life ready to serve our state and nation at a moment's notice. Just like the citizen soldiers who have distributed more than 39 million pounds of food to Ohioans in need during the COVID-19 pandemic. And lastly, are you dreaming of something greater or a college degree, job skills, a rewarding career? The Ohio National Guard Scholarship Program can pay 100% of your college tuition, and you're eligible for the scholarship as soon as you enlist. If college is not for you, the Guard can teach you the job skills you need to land the career you've always wanted. Learn more about the many benefits that come with serving in the Ohio Army National Guard. Again, visit nationalguard.com/Ohio. That would be a /. Ooh. Or text Sergeant Bonnie McGrath at 740-243-1250.
Whew, and there is the air out of Mr. Tad Seekers.
That's when you need a ticker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're about ready for
about a minute to go in this half,
fourth.
and Fort Frye is ready to receive here, and love to see how Caldwell responds to that first half. I mean, just nothing went in their favor, and it's going to be a big way to respond. Let's see if Caldwell's defense can come out, have a big stop here, and is able to kind of get this offense rolling, as it has not got rolling yet. And that's the biggest thing, is Fort Frye has all the momentum, but Caldwell, they can change it.
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
They have time. Definitely have time. But it has to happen quick, and we're going to see what we can do here, as we're about to see Caldwell kick off to start the second half, as Fort Frye has a 26-0 lead.
Any other score we've got? Tanner's Warren and Logan are tied at 14 at the half.
And if you're Caldwell here, I like spreading it out. I thought they kind of got a little bit going, but I think Caldwell's going to have to spread it out, get it out of the front 7 hands of Fort Frye. And,
absolutely. Play 24 minutes with nothing to lose and see what to come out. Win these 2 quarters.
Yep. That's all you can do now, and here we go. There's going to be the kickoff.
Nice kick.
By Pascula, nice kick. We see number 2.
Caldwell did not fall for that fake handoff on the kick return.
Owen Brown takes it to about the 35. And again, that.
Cale Bender on the stop. Nice to see the freshman sticking his nose in there on special teams.
The freshman. All right, so here we go. We're going to have a 1st and 10 for Fort Frye on the, it looks like a 35-yard line, which, again, is their worst field position of the night. So let's see what the Caldwell defense can do here. This looks like we're going to have Ellis under center again with Welsh, Adkins, and Brown to his right and left. There's the fakes. Ellis rolls out to pass, breaks the tackle here. Finds Atkins in the middle again as he just keeps finding that hole, Tad. It looked like he had nowhere to go. And
yes, he just does a nice job of letting his receivers come open on their own.
He's very patient with it, and a great play again by Ellis. That makes him 11 for 12, and his only incompletion is the one that should have been caught in the end zone on that 2-point conversion. So Ellis has just been on his game, as that makes him 11 for 12. We have him under center here, 1st and 10 from the 47. Looks like we have a handoff down the middle. That looks like it is Colin Welsh for a gain of 6 yards. And again, the fakes from Fort Frye.
And they just do such a nice job of hiding the ball,
Yes.
even when they have it.
All right, they've got the 50-50 winner here. Got a $52 pot.
$52,
$52.
50-50.
Winning number
Pot.
is
I like that.
131405. 405. $52.
Well, if you got that ticket out there, bring one in. Get you $52 and go home.
Looks like we have a fake. We have
He might have
that was
rolled right
number
into
2.
the first down.
Yeah, I think that was Owen Brown. Or
Sarah on the tackle, Marshall. They are going to give him the first down.
first down, gain of 4. Another first down for the Cadets, as they are going to have it 1st and 10 on the 42. Have a nice little drive going, as that is a 2nd first down.
Here early in the 3rd, 26-0 Fort Frye.
Ellis under center. It's going to be a handoff to Adkins around the left side. It's able to find some room, fight through some tackles. And another nice 6 to 7.
8-yard gain there. Marshall Sarah on the tackle.
7-yard gain for Fort Frye. And we've seen they are loving that left side, as Adkins has been there all night
That's
long.
a good point, Tanner, is they've been basically going with all their play fakes to the right and then running back with the left. Because they've obviously found something over there that
Yes, they
they're
have,
comfortable with.
And I think that's when they have their traps coming from the opposite way to the right. And it's their one play they have coming to the right, at least so far. And that's going to be Owen Brown around the right side, able to find some room and find a little hole to fall forward for the first down.
Kind of let his blockers get in front of him, then he just kind of darted forward to get the first down.
Another first down for the Cadets. They're going to be on about the 30-yard line with a 1st and 10, eating this clock away. Ellis again under center. Welsh in the back. There's Brown in motion. Oh, there's a muffled
I
play.
think Caldwell's
And I think
got it.
that was Croucher.
I do. I think Croucher, he knocked it away.
I think he knocked it away and
Ackley got it.
Nice.
But I believe Croucher knocked the ball away.
Looks like on that fake, the ball got into the pocket of that running back, muffled the ball, and this could be the momentum change Caldwell needs to finally get their offense rolling, as Croucher makes a big play there, and Joel Ackley, nice job to come up and recover that fumble. So Caldwell is starting on the 33-yard line, and it looks like they're trying to spread them out. They have trips to the right, one receiver on the left, Dudley in shotgun with Moore to his side. And that's Caden Moore up the middle. A little bit of room to run, but
About
not much. A gain of 1 to 2. 1 to 2 there. And I like the
Dylan Hart.
formation. I like that they are going to try and
I do
spread
too.
Fort Frye out here.
They're putting Van Fossen here on the near side and then doing trips on the far side with, I believe, Pascula, Parks, and I don't know if that's Christopher Hill out with them. I can't really see the number, but I believe it is.
It is Chris Hill, number 14, with Parks and Pascula on the right. Van Fossen on the left, Moore and Dudley in the backfield. And it looks like we're having a cover 0 here for Fort Frye as they just still have 7 in the box.
And manned up.
And there's some running room there.
And that's Braxton,
Braxton Dudley, and he took off. And that is going to be the first down for the Redskins, something they needed. And Dudley took off quick there with a hard run.
This first down is brought to you by Caldwell Lumber.
Dudley with a nice run, and
I believe that was about 12 yards on that, Tanner.
Yep. And if you saw Fort Frye there, they sent 7.
Yeah,
They
they're
sent
just,
7, and
like you said, they're right in the box, and they're going forward. They're
yeah,
not
they
even
are.
looking to cover the outside.
Yep. And for the Redskins, if you can break through the first level there, you're going to have some room to run. Looks like they're tightening it back up a little bit. Hill. They have Marshall Sayre to the right with the run, and he has some room to run.
Nice stiff arm.
Nice couple, and a nice hard run by Marshall Sayre there.
Nice stiff arm.
He stiff arm there, broke a tackle after the stiff arm, and that is about a 15-yard gain there for Marshall Sayre.
The Redskins coming out and running the ball here with a purpose.
A little bit of energy coming back for the Redskins crowd.
This first down is brought to you by Caldwell Lumber.
He was going to go basically on a dive and just kind of busted it outside.
Yeah, nowhere really to go. Able to stiff arm that outside guy and gave him some room. And he broke through that first level.
I'd like to see the Redskins take a shot here.
Looks like we have Marshall Sayre again up the left side. Just nowhere to go at that time. And not sure on the Fort Frye. Dylan Hart with the stop. And I think that's big key for the Cadets defense. I mean, even with Caldwell spraying them out, they have a lot of faith in those linebackers that they're going to be able to make some plays.
Yeah. And you can't really key on Dylan Hart either, as Coach Huck moves him around a lot too.
Yeah.
So you can't come out thinking we can just take advantage and stack up the left side.
Yep. So we have Moore, Sayre in the backfield with Dudley. And that's a fake. We have Dudley around the right side, able to break a tackle, just not able to fight for a couple yards there.
As soon as he gets the corner, if he can get it, there's usually a couple cadets there waiting.
Yep. And I would love for Caldwell to go back to that first formation with trips on the right and a single receiver on this side, because that just is able to open up the pass game a little bit, because Fort Frye is in cover 0, just literally telling Caldwell to pass the ball.
Yes.
And it looks like they're going to keep with the same formation, kind of keep things tight. Let's see if Moore or Sayre in the backfield with Dudley can do something here. And it's drop back pass for Dudley. Throws to the
Nice
receiver.
catch.
That's I think that's number 2.
Wyatt
That's
Parks. About a 2-yard
Two-yard
gain.
Just, it was a nice ball, nice catch. Just not a lot of yards from it, but they knew it was 4th down territory. It's going to be a 4th and about 5 for Caldwell on the 30-yard line. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. And if you're Caldwell, this is a huge pickup here on 4th down.
Yes, they've played really well this series not to get this right here.
Looks like we have Dudley under center. Sayre, Moore in the backfield.
Van Fossen and Parks out wide.
Looks like they're trying to catch Fort Frye off sides here, trying to get them to jump. Not able to do so. Caldwell is probably going to take a timeout here.
And with that timeout, we'll throw in a few ads here with Caldwell Food Center Emporium, a family-owned one-stop shopping complex. Has a full-service grocery store, deli, bakery, fresh produce, fresh cut meats daily with a variety department of giftware, home decor, and crafts, plus a state liquor agency. Now offering online ordering at www.caldwellfoodcenter.com. Don't forget the Marathon gas station and convenience store with a wine and beer carryout in the same complex. Hope to see you soon. Caldwell Food Center. The Farmers and Merchants Bank, The banking world is forever changing, and that's why at the Farmers and Merchant Bank, their customers can choose how they want to bank. They have online banking, bill pay, and a mobile app too. These products make it convenient for you to bank whenever and wherever you want. They also want you to know you can visit the bank on the square in Caldwell, where they know your name and provide great customer service. That's the commitment at the Farmers and Merchants Bank. They appreciate their customers. Member FDIC.
And here we go. Caldwell takes the field as this is a critical fourth down as they have 5 to gain on a 30-yard line. Caldwell's put up a nice drive here.
Absolutely.
Nicest drive of the night, and looks like we have that formation back with trips to this side.
Now they're going to flip it.
Single receiver to the right. Pascula motions to the right. Drop back pass for Dudley. Looks like he's taking a deep
ran
bomb.
the wrong route maybe as it went deep.
And that is an interception.
Just as
for
good
the
as a punt,
Cadets.
Tanner.
Yes, it is. And that is number 80 for the Frye Cadets. And if you're Coach Huck, you're kind of trying to teach him that it's fourth down. You know, it is a nice stat to have, but you have to just bat that pass down and you get it back on the 30-yard line.
So nothing lost there for Caldwell. As that's almost better than a punt right now in that situation to get it inside. I think they're going to mark it, put it back out to 20. It looked a lot farther than that.
Yeah.
I thought he intercepted it around the 5.
I'm surprised they gave it to him there. I'm not sure if he was in the end zone or not, but they get it to the 20.
They're going to say he was.
And Frye is going to take it from the 20 with a 1st and 10. Ellis under center. Motion Brown to the right, and it looks like we have Welsh up the middle with just nowhere to go.
Nowhere. That defensive line's been playing well tonight for the Redskins.
They have been.
I think that was TJ again. Cunningham and Joel Ackley there too.
Yep.
All
and
of
I think on both sides of the ball, there have really not been a lot of up the middle runs that have went anywhere. It's been edge runs that have got, Frye and Caldwell moving, and that's credit to the defensive line on both teams. There's Brown in motion again. Fake handoff. I don't know if he was trying to get it to him there. It looks like he was trying to reach out, and Ellis just wasn't able to get it to him.
No gain.
And that puts up a 3rd and 10.
Yep.
And
TJ Weir again having a heck of a game tonight.
Yes, he is.
Going to bring 3rd and 10 here. 4 minutes and counting. 3rd quarter. 26-0. Cadets.
Under 4 minutes here. We have 3rd and 10. Ellis in shotgun. Welsh in the backfield with them. 2 wings. Ellis drops back to pass. A quick slant to the right side.
Wow.
Dudley with a big hit, but I think that's going to be a 1st down, and that is a great catch.
I don't know how he held on to
by
it, but
number
great
12,
catch.
Nick Hart for Frye, as they're able to pick up about 12 yards there.
12 yards. Braxton Dudley with the hit. Tate Laser with the coverage there, but he hung on to it.
5-yard slant and was able to have his momentum forward. It was a great catch by Nick Hart. I mean, a big hit by Dudley there, just not able to break the pass up.
He's come up a couple times, and I like that, but I don't want to see him get hurt either, giving his body up.
So we have a 1st down here for the Cadets on about the 33-yard line. Atkins in motions, hands off to Atkins around the left side again, able to find some room, and that is TJ Weir with a big hit. And you love to see a big man like that run into the ball.
Moving to the ball all night long.
That's about a gain of 8, Tad, for Adkins. Again, the sweep up the left side.
And Frye's been in 2nd and short situations most of the night, which makes it so much easier on your play caller.
Yes, it does. And again, I mean, it was about this part of the field. It was 2nd and 2 when Frye took the shot. Let's see if we have the receiver here. That was Jamison Baker the last time they took the shot with one-on-one coverage, and it looks like we're going to see it again. And I don't know what number. It looked like
I don't know if Parks was covering.
I don't know. They did not know who was covering there, and Ellis he is wanting that one back.
Yes, he went all out for that too, and almost
caught it.
Made a fingertip.
He almost made it.
Catch there, but
all he has to do there is throw that one up, and I know Ellis is wanting that one back, and that has been honestly his first thrown ball that has been off the mark there all night.
I don't know if they were expecting safety help over the top or what.
Yeah, Park stayed short. He didn't stay with his man, and again, Frye had it, just not able to capitalize on that one. Definitely a nice effort there by Jamison Baker as he threw his body trying to catch that ball.
Nice arm by the cadet coach.
Athletic trainer.
Oh,
there.
that's our man. He used to be at Caldwell. Forgot the name, though.
I'm not sure. I don't think it would have been when I was playing.
That's their trainer.
And there's a handoff up the middle. Nowhere to go again for Welsh. And that is going to leave Frye with – what are they going to do here? Is this going to be a 4th and 2 from midfield? And
I don't know.
Maybe he puts the trust in his defense.
He's going to work on the punting
knows.
game.
You think so? Looks like he is. Going to punt it away and just,
that might have been
where it's at.
I think that tackle was by Jace Norman, I believe, a freshman, getting some minutes. I'm pretty sure. Nice play by the freshman, and they are going to punt, Tanner. It's Braxton, and I think that is Pascola back.
TJ Weir with the big block.
Weir with
this
the block.
And it almost
TJ could have caught it and ran it in. He was standing there waiting on it.
He could have, and that is a big play, and you got to love it for Caldwell.
TJ Weir having a night, my man.
And they are just
fighting, baby.
Fighting.
They are continuing to fight.
Making plays, and that is a big, big play for TJ Weir and the Caldwell Redskins. And it looks like TJ just broke through 2 guys and
he
just
was
powered
standing
through
waiting
them.
on him.
He honestly might have caught that and just kept going. And if the ball didn't roll out of bounds there, Croucher was there to pick it up.
Yeah, and he was waiting for it.
Yes, he was. And so Caldwell with the 1st and
Here's
10
your set.
in the red zone at the 25-yard line. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. I love this. Pascola in motion. Looks like we have Caden Moore up the middle fighting for about 3 yards.
Got to capitalize off this.
Have to.
Love the
big
Redskins
going into
fight,
the 4th.
Tanner.
Yeah, they have been fighting.
In the past, going into the locker room down 26, it's easy for a team to kind of tuck it in, and these guys have come out and been fighting.
Yeah, they have.
Love it.
You'd love for a senior to be doing that, especially where
he's been doing it all night,
yes,
sideline to sideline.
Yes, he has. And here we go. We're gonna have a 2nd and 7 from the 21-yard line. Dudley under center. Looks like we have a tight trip set to the right. Moore in the backfield.
Van Fossen out wide.
Actually, that's Sayre in the backfield. Takes the handoff to the right.
Nice
with a
hole
sweep.
over there.
And I mean, Sayre is just fighting hard. It's hard to bring that kid down.
And Frye's quick to the ball too.
Yeah,
defensively. They're flying around to the ball as well.
And that's going to leave it for a 3rd and short. And this might be Caldwell's first opportunity in the red zone all night.
Yes, I believe we are. Well, they're going to say the 21. From up here, I say they're in the red zone.
They're at the 16 now. They changed it. 3rd and about 3. This is 4-down territory. I say you give it to Sayre here up the middle. It looks like we just have Dudley with the quarterback sneak up the middle and is able to fight his way to maybe a 1st down. I'd say they gave it to him.
This side judge isn't moving from the 15.
They're giving it
now
to him.
He is,
there it
yes.
is. That's a 1st down for the Redskins. And
Fort Frye's PT, which is physical therapist, is.
This 1st down is brought to you by Caldwell Lumber.
3rd quarter, 26-0. 12 minutes to go. Caldwell driving. Boyd Precision Painting would like to thank everyone in the Noble County and surrounding areas for its continued growth. It's our attention to detail, professionalism, and experience that sets us apart. We do not cut corners, we paint them. Call Boyd Precision Painting at 740-581-2693. That's 740-581-BOYD. For a free estimate and color consultation, or look us up on Facebook. That's Boyd Precision Painting. The Freckled Fox food truck located in the Davis Drug and Family Dollar parking lot in Caldwell is your place for fresh eats. With an ever-changing menu that offers tons of delicious, fresh, made-to-order variety at a cost you can't beat. Visit them on Facebook for daily updates. See you at the truck, the Freckled Fox. And Davis Drug, located at 109 West Street in Caldwell, has been serving Noble County for nearly 35 years. They provide not only essentials like prescriptions and over-the-counter products, but also DME equipment such as walkers, wheelchairs, lift chairs, and more. They even have flu shots starting September, as well as many other vaccines that you may need. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff includes some of Noble County's finest folks. Visit anytime Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m., Saturdays 8:30 to 1. Davis Drug, caring for you and about you.
And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Redskins on the 15-yard line. Dudley with Moore and Sarah in the backfield. Looks like we have Dudley with the QB run around the left side, and is just not able to get around. And it looks like we have a flag here. We might have a little horse collar.
Horse collar. Fort Frye again with a. That's going to be, I believe, a 15-yarder, Tanner.
Yep. It's going to put it. I think it might be about the 7. They'll do halfway when it's in the red zone.
They're discussing it still, which is, you never know. Oh, they're going to wave it off in front of our sideline. That's unusual.
And it looks like that's a flag on Coach Gaddis.
I understand the frustration, but that's going to move us back out of the red zone. That's going to back the Redskins up now, Tanner. 15, where we were at the 15. Like to see the official in that situation kind of let the cooler heads prevail and just kind of tell them to get back in and let's play football. Your kids are playing hard. Let's not change the game.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a flag thrown in front of it. You're protecting your kid who you thought, was horse collared.
Yeah, kind of let it go a little bit. But looks like it's not going to happen. And we're going to have Caldwell with a long 2nd down and about 20 to go at the 30-yard. All right. The 25-yard line.
Should be 2nd down, I believe, because
it is at the 30 now. It's a longer.
Yeah, I thought if they were at the 15 and you move her back 15.
Yes, sir.
I know we went to Marietta College, but that's 30, right?
That is 30. You are right. We have Dudley in shotgun. His 2 backs to his side. Drops back to pass. Looking right. Nowhere to go. Rolling out to his left.
Got to get rid of it. Get rid of it.
And he's trying to find where to go and find some room.
Nice.
Has a guy, and that is Wyatt Parks, who finds a spot in the field, and that is a great play by Dudley. And I don't know how he was able to get back to this right side, but he did. And Wyatt Parks found some room.
Good job on Parks there of continuing to break his route off and then come back to the ball and give him a chance to throw it there.
For sure.
And that was good of Braxton having his head up there when he's scrambling, looking down the field.
Yep, and that shortens it to about 3rd and 19 here.
And you know it's going to be 4th, 2-down territory here no matter what.
Got to get half of this. Got to get it to a 4th and 10 and give your guys a chance. Looks like we have our trips to the left. Dudley back to pass. A quick pass.
Nice, has him.
And has a player, and that is a nice play.
I think that's Pascola.
Yes, it is.
And I tell you, if he let him just a little bit, he might have walked in because there was nobody there. And there's that slant we were calling for.
Yep.
Good play call there by Coach Rucker and the Redskins offensive staff.
About a 4th and 6, so it's a doable 4th down. What you needed, knowing it was going to be 2-down territory, and let's see what the Redskins decide to do.
I like that. Flip it. Let's go with it.
I do too. Here they go though with this tight formation. Twins to the right, one to the left. Dudley rolls out to his right. looking for a man, nowhere to go. Finds some room to his left.
And Fort Frye is there.
And Fort Frye is there, and there's just nowhere to go. I think that was number 9, Damian Huck, who stayed where he was at from the beginning, and just great discipline to stay where he was.
They stayed home, and really Damian really was ready for that. Which I'm sure they've been schooled this week on. They have to keep their head on a swivel with Braxton back there with the ball.
And the thing is, Caldwell ran a tight formation there with they rolled out to the short side of the field, and there's just nowhere to go.
And on 4th down, you kind of would like to see him just go ahead and throw it up and let your receiver try to make a play on it.
So Caldwell not able to capitalize. Fort Frye is taking it over on downs at the 9-yard line, 1st and 10, and we're going to see probably a lot of handoffs. And that is number 24, a new number. That is Jonathan Garvin for Fort Frye Cadets in the backfield. And I'd say we're going to be seeing a lot of those runs.
Yeah, with 9 minutes and counting, I believe they're going to try to chew a little bit of this clock here. If not, see how much they can take off in one possession. As Garvin is a senior, 6'1" senior.
So Fort Frye's going to take it here. 2nd and 8 on the 11-yard line. Almost under 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
And there's that trap.
There's a lot of traps. And
nice play by the Redskins.
I'm not sure what number that was, but that was a great play.
Is that Caden Moore coming from the linebacker?
I think that is Caden Moore.
Yes, it is.
He was able to stay home and make a big play. And now a few of the Redskins, I mean, you just got to keep playing. Just got to keep playing hard, trying to get better. And if you're Coach Gatus, you got to keep just kind of pumping those guys up, motivating them to keep playing. And, even if you might not end up winning this game, I mean, just the amount of effort Caldwell has given, honestly, has been nice to see.
Absolutely.
It looks like we're going to have a sweep to the left.
And Caldwell was ready for it.
Number 24 again for Fort Frye.
As Parks was there to blow up the lead blocker.
And a nice stop by the Caldwell defense there.
And it's TJ Weir again, sideline to sideline.
We're going to see Fort Frye backed up on this punt.
Last scores I've got, Tanner, is Meadowbrook 22, New Lex 0, John Glenn 28, Riverview 6, Barnesville 22, Edison 10. And it was 35-0 Cambridge at the half over Shenandoah. I haven't had an update on that in a while.
Looks like Ellis back to punt. This punt there is going to let it roll, and if you're a Caldwell returner there, you just can't let that ball bounce. That's an extra 10 yards Fort Frye gets from that, and I know it can be risky, but you have to be able to field those things because we've talked about field position all night, and it just has not been in Caldwell's favor.
If nothing else, just jump on it.
Yep.
Let's see. State Farm Insurance Company has been servicing Noble County for over 43 years. Your local agent, Sue Snowd, and her team have been providing your auto, home, life, and health insurance needs with great customer service. If you would like to talk to one of our agents, call us at 740-732-2786. Good luck on a successful year.
It looks like Caldwell's going to take it here at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Dudley and Moore in the backfield. Handoff to Moore up the middle. Able to break a few, but too many Fort Frye defenders there to make a group tackle, and that honestly has been the story of the night for Fort Frye defense. I mean, we have not been able to really individualize one guy tackling at one guy. It's been all white jerseys around the ball carrier every time.
I believe they're going to give them 1 on that. Nobody's really got to really break off any long runs at all.
Dudley in shotgun, trips to the right here. Single receiver out to the left. Dudley back to pass.
Nice little slant.
Wyatt Parks down the middle with about a gain of about 4. So we're going to have a 3rd and 4 here for the Redskins.
Obviously, I would say we're still in 4-down territory. Yep. 2 downs to get 5 here. 6.5 to go. Clock running. Still 26-0.
Here we go. Dudley and shotgun. Tight end, receiver to the right. We have twins to the left. Looks like he signaled something to this bottom receiver here. Let's see if there's a route. Maybe a curl route at the sticks. Dudley was just not able to handle really the snap and was kind of nowhere to go. No. And Fort Frye again surrounding the ball carrier.
I believe now that might be a loss of 6.
Yep.
They're going to give him forward momentum, so about 4-yard loss. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 9 now.
Just looked like they didn't really know what they wanted to run there. Again, I mean, Fort Frye defense, their front 7 have been very good, and you can even say the same for the Caldwell front 7. I mean,
both defensive lines.
Both defenses have been very, very good. And we see trips to the right here. Dudley and shotgun drops back to pass, looking for a man downfield, just nowhere to go, and it looks like Dylan Hart with a sack in the backfield and on 4th down.
So they give him a loss of 1 there on the sack, and Fort Frye they'll take over back in their side of the field. They definitely cannot complain about field positioning tonight.
They cannot. They definitely cannot. And if you're Coach Huck, I'd say they're just going to keep.
Yeah, they probably have a goal to chew the last 5-10 off.
Yep. Let's see how Caldwell defense responds here. I mean, the game's really not going in your favor. Let's see if, these guys keep playing hard. Stay in the game here. Owen Brown in motion. Ellis, the handoff to Welsh up the middle. For about a gain of 5.
I think that was Croucher tripped him up in the backfield. And then Marshall Sayre finished him off.
Croucher as a DN he's very mobile.
He's got a nose for the ball.
Yes, he does, and he has been everywhere over the ball. And I mean, just their front 7 has just been playing good. I mean, and like we said, there's just so many big plays that Fort Frye has had, and that's why the game is what it is right now.
And they have not scored the second half. So far, the second half, Caldwell's done really nice.
Flip pass to number 2. Owen Brown up the middle there for 1st down. Probably gain of about 7.
And that is on cue, Croucher with the tackle.
Yep.
Making us look good up here.
Yes, they are.
4 minutes to go, Tanner. Don't know about you, but I'm a little hungry and sore.
I'm hungry. I might need me a Travis Scott meal from McDonald's.
One of the boys had that last night.
They enjoyed it?
Took him about the whole ride to Bowesville, but he got it down. Usually it comes back up on that road trip.
Yeah, it does. Looks like we have Owen Brown around the right side sweep. Breaks a few tackles there, and it's going to be close to a 1st down, about a gain of 9. Actually, they're giving him the 1st down, so 10 yards there.
Three and a half to go. Score has not changed since halftime. 26-0, Fort Frye. As they are definitely going to take their time. They've chewed off about 3.5 here already in this possession.
Ellison under center. Looks like we're going to have a handoff to Welsh again, up the middle for about a gain of 3. A good hold for the Caldwell defense there. And that is Croucher again.
Yes, he's also having a nice game. And Tanner, this will be the last time you'll have senior Tate Lazier, Wyatt Parks, Brandon Pascula, Joel Ackley, Caden Moore, Chris Hill, Skylar Van Fossen, Matthew Cunningham, Jonah Croucher, TJ Weir, and Dawson Moore step on this field as this is their last home game.
And a lot of those names we've seen just giving it their all tonight.
And that's what I was getting ready to say is they've can walk off this field for the last time with their heads held up very high.
Yes, they can. They definitely gave it their all as we've said a lot of these names.
Up on 2 minutes to go. Now, with the playoff situation, nobody knows how that's going to work after week 6. Everybody's in, but you don't know who's going to host, where you're going to go.
Yeah.
So other than that, nobody really knows.
Yep. Ellis under center again, 3rd and 4. Looks like we just have a handoff up the middle to Welsh again. Not sure if he's able to pick up the first down. It's very close.
I believe it was
And
Croucher again.
He is able to get it. And
they're going to give him the
Croucher
first down.
with the tackle. Might be 4 in a row. So we have 1st and 10, about the 13-yard line, under a minute and 30. And for Frye, and if you're Coach Huck, you got to love this drive.
Oh.
I mean, in big games, when you need a drive like this, I mean, you would love to see him just capitalize to know that he just took off 5 minutes of the
Yes,
clock.
and counting.
Yes.
And just simple, up the middle.
Yep.
Little dive here and there.
And it looks like they're able to catch Caldwell off sides.
And that's only about Caldwell's 3rd, not the most, 4th penalty tonight.
I remember the first time game against Eastern, they were
1.
They had no penalties as well, so gotta love that part of it. Definitely saw less flags for Fort Frye this half.
Yeah,
so
1.
I'd say something was said.
Yeah.
Something was said.
I think the
over
paint's
halftime.
peeling off that bus over there still.
Oh, something's going on. Looks like we see a handoff from the left side. Nice tackle again.
The Redskins are going to Croucher again.
On the ball.
He has got the Madden momentum this
He definitely
last
does.
2 minutes.
That's probably going to be the game, folks. And it's 26-0. Caldwell just many plays in that first half.
Just couldn't get their defense off the field.
Yep. But Caldwell, I can give it to them. They played their hearts out and never saw any effort go away from them, even after being down 26-0. And props to Coach Huck and the Fort Frye Cadets on coming into Caldwell and picking up a 26-0 win. It's not easy.
No,
to
never
win
is
here.
easy on the road. And great effort by the Skins. Just, 26-0 halftime. Came out.
Same score.
Same score. Discipline. Played well, played hard.
Yep.
Love it. Love it. And Fort
just a
Frye,
few
they
plays.
continue to move on.
Yes, they do.
3-0 now. And, good team. That's what you expect them to do.
Yep, for sure.
Take care of business early and finish off strong.
Yep, that's exactly what you do. And
real quick, Tanner, let's give a shout out to our man, Derek Zwick with Dark Raptor. The Dawn of the Chosen is a novel by Derek Zwick. Pick up this great read at Gillespie's Drugs in Caldwell or on Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
Awesome. And Tad, this is the last one of the year for us. I had fun.
I'm hoping them boys win a few games here coming up and get us a
I
home
hope
playoff
so. Wouldn't
game.
that be fun? Maybe even away if we can get that handled. But it's been a great time, and hope everyone's staying safe out there as we're here in the
alma mater
for the Caldwell Redskins here.
As this post-game show is going to be brought to you by Caldwell Lumber. It's your local hardware store and lumber yard serving the weekend warrior. The do-it-yourselfer and contractors with a drive-through lumber yard. Fully stocked plumbing and electrical departments in the color bar paint center, which is home to over 1,000 color chips and the ability to computer match any color. Caldwell Lumber carries national brands such as Valspar, Sherwin-Williams, Yeti Coolers, Milwaukee Tools, Channellock Products. Caldwell Lumber, helping the Caldwell Redskins build since 1949. And we may get some stats there from our man Taryn and wrap her up tonight. I'll let you do the stats, my man.
Want me to do the stats? I'll give you a little breath. I would like to see my biggest stat. I would love to
Time
see
of
is time
possession.
of possession, Tad. I know it's got to be crazy, especially in that fourth quarter. It looks like we have the stats here. Total yards for Frye, 323 to Caldwell's 94. For Frye passing, 13 for 14. Ellis was very, very good tonight. Had 150 yards passing with 1 touchdown. For Frye rushing, 37 attempts for 173 yards and 3 touchdowns. Looks like we had 9 total penalties for Fort Frye for a total of 87 yards.
I was close.
Yes, you were. And then looks like Caldwell had 5 penalties for a total of 28 yards.
I'm going to go with my 3.
3 offensive and 2 defensive. I don't know how it comes out to 28, but it does. Looks like individual stats here. We had Owen Brown, 6 attempts for 45 yards rushing. Colin Welsh, 13 attempts for 39 yards. Ian Ellis, 5 attempts for 20 yards. Atkins with 7 attempts for 67 yards. Defensively, Dylan Hart, 6 tackles, 1 sack. Looks like we had Damien Huck with 4 tackles, Thomas Linhart with 4, Owen Brown and Zayden Huck with both 3. For Caldwell, Pascula, 1 attempt for 3 yards. Dudley, 7 attempts for 24. Caden Moore, 8 attempts for 17. And Marshall Sayre, 5 attempts for 18 yards. Defensively, looks like Pascula had 8 tackles. Croucher had 7. Moore, Caden and Dawson Moore. 5 tackles for Caden Moore. Dawson Moore with 1. Croucher with 7 tackles as well.
How many Weir have?
Looking for the name, we have 5 for him, but I'd say he had more.
A lot more.
Say he had a lot more. I wish I could see time of possession. We don't have that, but I know.
And we don't take the stats, so we're just reading them off.
Yes, we are. Time of possession, not on here. But I mean, both sides, like we said, Caldwell, hard-fought game for him, 26-0 loss. Fort Frye was just very stout on defense. A lot of,
kind of did what you expected,
yeah.
What you were thinking, but I think Caldwell really proved to me, anyways, and I think those that watched it, there's a lot of fight in that dog.
Yeah.
They're going to come out no matter what the score is and play hard, fly the ball, and now they got 4 or 5 games now. Very, very winnable now to set themselves up for the long haul.
Yes, it is, and it's going to be big for the leadership of this team coming after 2 losses to come back and get back on track on that winning record. And honestly, I like to see it. I saw 2 guys that just were giving it their all, with Croucher and Weir both being seniors. At the end of the game, I mean, you love to see that out of leadership.
Absolutely. That'll carry forward.
It will. It definitely will. And you love to see it out of those 2, that just to not give up even when they knew the game was over,
and
honestly.
look forward to follow Coach Huck and the cadets as they head to the, wanting and obviously a continued playoff march.
Yep, for sure. And
thank you to everyone so these kids can play.
Yes.
Wearing the mask and social distancing. And it's nice to see that followed. So remember, it's all about the kids. It's not about us. It's about them. Let them enjoy their high school years. Let them play. Let them march. Let them cheer. Do what's right. I mean, it makes a big difference for these youngsters.
Definitely does. Definitely does. So I think that's going to be all she wrote, Tad.
Live streaming tonight?
I'll be on the live stream.
Well, make sure you tell my son to get his butt to bed before 6 o'clock this
6
time.
o'clock? Okay.
Yep.
I have a golf scramble tomorrow, so I'd say I'll be in bed by 6 or 7. What's up? Oh, God.
What is it now? Prime 9?
Prime 9.
Prime 9.
Prime 9, baby.
$1,000 winner a couple Wednesdays ago.
Yes, sir. Last Wednesday.
Yeah.
All righty.
Be safe. Be happy. Always hug your loved ones.
Peace and love, baby.